Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. I bought a toy. Yeah, I'm a 48-year-old child. I saw it and thought, ooh, I like this. I'm going to do something with this. But then was disappointed because, well, I can't take it to pieces without breaking it. So, I will do something with it eventually, but not today. Today, I'm using its packaging and eco-pour. So stick around and you'll find out exactly what I do. I'm now just showing you what this toy is all about. It's basically got a doll in it. The pattern on it's lovely. I'm thinking maybe silicone inlay. The doll is just cute, so I might just keep that on my desk. And here's the packaging. Now I don't want the wording that's on it. It's your kite marks basically. And I did wonder, could I use this as a mould? Now there's numbers there and there's the kite mark on the front. So I thought, well, I've got to get rid of that somehow. And this is to say thank you to my members, my subscribers, my watchers, my likers, my commenters. You all support me so much, and it's the only way I get out into the world and for you to see more of my videos. So in order to get rid of the numbers, the kite mark, I thought, polymer clay. I've got this cheap stuff that I've been trying to get rid of for ages, and I thought, well, why not? Let's try it. And yeah, it worked out okay. I mean, it covered the kite mark, but it didn't sink into it like I expected it to. So it's made it basically a flat surface. And I'm using my trusty nail file as a blade because, well, why not? If you've got something that works, why not use it? I'm going all the way around, just trying to neaten it up a little bit. Some of it's too wide, some of it's not wide enough, so I'm kind of smushing it around and making sure it fits in all the little bits and bobs. I was going to say nooks and crannies, but everybody seems to be using that now. And even when there are no nooks and crannies. And that makes no sense to me. It's like, what? It's round. There are no nooks and crannies. Sorry, that's me waffling there. So now I'm going to cover that one up, and I'm just putting a thin piece in, which, okay, that's okay. It does make a difference to the overall piece. Now I wanted this top part to be more rounded. Yeah, I should have filled it more, but I do actually quite like the effect it's made. It's made it very rough and ready, ancient looking. Yeah, ancient looking. But I will rethink this. That's so you can subscribe on my TV and also to buy me a coffee if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Liking, commenting and subscribing are the best ways, and also watching right till the end. So I've got that all sorted. So now it's time to do my eco powder. This is the last bit I've got left now of the Temu one. I do like it, but I just can't. I can't justify buying some more when I've got a great tub of AquaCast. I still will in the future because, like I said, I like it very much. And I love how white it is, although really it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I'm using black. And this time I don't get it all up my nails. I did good. Although I want all the colours. This is from Temu too. I want all the colours. I just can't right now. But I want them all. Because, yeah, from white to black, great. I mean, it doesn't dry black. It dries a dark grey. Obviously, white, black, plus, put it together, it makes grey. And and I'm pouring this straight in. Now you're probably thinking, it's going to get stuck. And at this point I'm thinking, yeah, it probably will. I will probably have to ruin the heck out of that plastic. And you'll have to excuse me, but I've realised that this desk, if you tap it hard enough, it's basically your vibration plate. So now it's cured, and so I'm thinking, yeah, I can pull it a little bit, it bags a bit, so I should be able to get this out. Then I'm thinking, it only sort of bags a little bit, so I'm not going to be able to get it out. So out comes my trusty blade, but I still want to try and save it. So I only snip down. Well, I thought I was going to do this way first, but then I thought, no, it would be better off this way. I snip down the centre of there and down the centre of there. So therefore, in theory, I should be able to just tape it back together and use it again. And look at that, it came out just how I wanted it, and I didn't split the plastic anymore, so yes, I can tape that. And I'm using my trusty nail file as a deburring tool, because I can't use a deburring tool. I take chunks out, it's just absolutely rubbish. And that's the bit that looks a bit rough and ready. Now I was thinking of putting some lettering in there, but I didn't. I changed my mind on that. And now I have got some paint. Well, it's not paint as such. It's from Aldi or Lidl, I can't remember which one. And they're like a texture paint. I've got gold, silver, white, and the other one's just texture something or other, I can't remember what. But I'm just trying to file this down a little bit just to make it a bit more flat, and wiping it off when I'm done, just to even it out a little bit. Now I was thinking of putting a photo inside there, all painting a little scene, but I use a sticker. Now it's been a few years since the little girl on my arm, the tattoo, it's been a few years since she passed, and I miss her every day. There's not one day I don't think about her. And I just wanted to make something pretty that represented her, something I could look at. I mean, not that I don't have everything in this living room that's already something to do with her, like her photos, a unicorn light, a unicorn from Billy. There's just unicorns galore everywhere. Little soft toys. I even have one of her teddies. I had to wash it recently though, because it lost its smell and it got dirty, and it did smell a bit. So yeah, it's like I said, it's been some time. She never made it to her 11th birthday. She'd almost got there, almost, and she was the size of a 3-year-old. She was absolutely beautiful. I called her my little SHIT, and she used to laugh with the silent laugh. She had a tracheostomy, and she couldn't make sounds except for little squeaks. Oh my God, she was adorable. In the time I knew her, in 8 years I'd known her since she was 2. She cried twice. And I used to have her at home as well as working with her at school. So, as you can imagine, I got quite attached to her. She got me through some tough times. She made me smile a lot. She made me swear a lot. She was a bugger. She was an absolute bugger, but she was beautiful. She'd got a syndrome, Coffin-Cyrus syndrome, so it made everything difficult for her. But she was so strong. She had to have an heart operation, she had to have all sorts done to her. And when they first put her in my arms, wow, I looked at her and thought, what the hell am I doing? I'm not equipped to look after this tiny little thing. Hooked up to her oxygen machine, and she just looked so sickly and so ill. But she was a fighter. She never let anything get her down. She was beautiful. Her name was Alexia. I say her name was. I still feel like she's here. Sometimes I can feel her hug. Now, I'm not a huggy person. She didn't care. She wanted a hug. She was getting a hug. And I let her. She was just stunning. So, on here I'm trying to write the word always. It's kind of a thing. A family like Harry Potter. And I kind of see myself a bit as a Snape character. Pretends not to be loving and caring and giving the monkeys, but I do. And for me, the way he says always just kind of tugs at me, and I've kind of adopted it for her. So whatever I do for her, I always has the word always on it. And the image for her representation is a unicorn, which is why I have a thing for unicorns. A unique creature, full of light and love, and she is. I don't go to the grave much anymore. Calm. She's not there. She's here. She's in everybody's hearts. And like I said, I miss her every day. So this, I thought, would be lovely. Just to have sat on my desk, and now I've got all these unicorns, and there's a couple of those DTUBABC stickers that I really like, but they just don't fit on here. So I'm kind of faffing with these unicorn stickers now, just to see which one suits it. And I'm like, I don't know. But it's the one with the big eyes, that one. She had big, beautiful eyes, big, pouty, kissy lips, and she'd always be blowing kisses with those eyes. Just adorable. She was an absolute sweetheart, an absolute gitbag, and a sweetheart. But yeah, she knew what she wanted, she knew how to get it, and she knew how to wrap me around her little finger. Little tinker. So now I've decided I'm going to write on here, unicorn tears. And then I thought, I don't like that. That's got to go. So I paint over it in white. Because I don't really want it to be about tears. I want it to be about how gorgeous she was. How much she was loved. Everybody who she touched loved her. She was just wonderful. She scared a few people too. And I get it. I was the first time I held her in my arms. Because you've never come across a child that needed so much care, but was so alive, so vibrant. But there was constant worry. I mean, I used to have to change a tracheostomy. First time I did that, I had to leave her with the nurse after I'd done, and I walked away and cried because I felt like I'd hurt her. She didn't give monkeys. She did not care. In fact, she found it funny. Half the time she'd sit there with her Swedish nose that's on the oxygen tube, and she'd just be chucking it around in the air as if to say, "Are you going to put this back on or what?" So yeah, she was a bugger. I had to change a button where she used to get fed through. I had to change her bum 6 million times a day because she stunk. Oh, and she had a certain smell. And she thought it hilarious. I miss that smell. It was weird. A weird, vinegary, yucky smell, but yeah, I'd give anything to smell that again. So now I'm using Tracy's, what do you call it? Glitter. No, it is glitter. I think it's glitter. Mesh something 200, I think, to make a shiny background. And oh, does it shine? It's made it like what do you call it? Mother of pearl? Yeah, mother of pearl. And I'm using my pink flash just to go over the inside of what would be the top, the bottle top. And that looks really nice too, because it's made it like a purpley flash. It's really odd. I really like it. I'm going to put some more little bits on it, and I'll show you the pictures here. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Even more, thank you for listening. And I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.